Hello everyone, thank you for watching this video. This time it's about considerations about rent increases, to increase or not to increase rents. I have been in the property management business for about 14 years, and I initially got my real estate license in 2005. Many times my friends ask me questions about property management, and this is one that many times comes up. To increase the rent, what are the considerations, risks, etc. This is really basic. I made this spreadsheet to explain to them with simple numbers and formulas, so they can have a better picture of what the increases might entail. In this case, the yellow cells are the ones that we're going to be changing and working with. Initially, I put some numbers that are exaggerated to make a better emphasis on the effects of changing or increasing rents. So on the first cell right here, we have a really old tenant who has been loyal, living in my complex or property for many years. And they have a very low rent compared to the new tenants who are getting upgraded units and who are paying, in this case, 100% more than my old tenants. So they're paying double. Now, this consideration right here, the average number of months that it takes me to rent new units, especially now with the pandemic, this number is really important. So let's say it's 10 months. It takes me 10 months to rent a unit. Okay, so what if I say my old tenant is paying way too little? They're paying half what my new tenants are paying. So I'm gonna increase $1,000 to match it up with the new rents. Well, my old tenants are gonna think logically, for 1,000 more, I can get a brand new unit, a totally upgraded unit or very upgraded unit. And if I stay in this complex and they increase my rent for that amount, my carpet is going to be still old, dirty, falling apart. And the same with many other things like the appliances and walls not painted and etc. etc. So if we risk to increase that, we will probably lose that tenant. So if we lose that tenant that is paying $1,000 a month, and it takes me 10 months to rent a unit, so those 10 months, I'm not going to be receiving their rent, so it will be $10,000 that I will not be receiving. So now, since I lost that tenant, I will probably have to incur expenses for replacing, upgrading, repairing all the different components of the apartment, the carpets, blinds, appliances, refinishing countertops, light fixtures, etc. So let's say, to be very cautious, let's say it's $4,000. So my total expense to get that unit ready for rent, and the 10 months that I will not be renting it. So the expense will be $14,000 that I will have to recover. So of course, $14,000 with the rent increase of 1,000. So it will take me 14 months to recover those $14,000 because he was paying 1,000. So 14 would be the difference. Now let's be more realistic and say, oops, I forgot this is not touch screen. Let's say my new tenants are paying $1,500 per month, so 400 more than the old tenants. And let's say that I'm a very conscious landlord and I want to keep them happy, but I also need to be in the blue. I have many new expenses and increases in the vendor fees and etc., all my fees that I have to pay. So let's say I increase the rent to only $50, and I'm not gonna renew everything. So if I lose them, if I lose those tenants, I will not receive $10,000 in the 10 months. The same. 10 months, I lost the tenants, $1,000 in 10 months is $10,000. Okay, let's plus let's continue with that. Okay, and the upgrade expenses the same as before, 4,000, so $14,000 that I have to recover in those 10 months. So it will be in 28 months. How? Because the difference is 500. 500 times 28 is 14,000. So in 28 months, I will be recovering the expenses and the loss of income. Okay, well, I hope you like this video. I know and understand that there are many colleagues that must have better methods and more knowledge, but this video is intended for new managers or people who own properties and always wonder how much to increase and to keep earning money on their properties. So I hope you like it. Thank you for watching.